It's the Full House Podcast with your hosts, Alex and Kelsey.
And welcome back to the Pool House Podcast. You thought we weren't coming back for another month and a half, but look at us. Here we are. That's right. That's right. With everything going on, folks, we're here. And, hi, how's it going? How is everybody? I know how I'm doing. I'm doing all right. I see. There's all kinds of ways to say that. I was running down the road trying to loosen my load. Think about that. I got like seven women on my mind.
Damn, and I thought Jay-Z had problems.
Two of them, they want to stone me. 4 want to own me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. Come on, we all know. That's not true. Believe me. Anyways, how are you?
I'm bringing back the pool to this house. I am in this lanai. Bottega Venetia's on, because you know what we got? That internet money. And it's just, it's just one of those days. I'm just kicking back and just blasting it, dog. It's just one of those days. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Well,
but you know what? Actually, I got a whole tangent about that. I gotta give. No, I don't even want to give Ye credit because I just hate Ye at this point.
I've been scared that you're like bringing out Jimmy Buffett and he's gonna be like, "I'm not actually dead, motherfucker. You talked all this shit.
How did you know?
On my grave, bitch."
I will say, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's such a banger of an album. Why is the artist such a shitbag? Do you know what's going on with Ye right now?
I saw that.
Graduation?
I saw that.
You saw the Akademiks interview.
I saw the edit where it's like, yo, I skipped to the wrong part of the Kanye interview. And it's just him normal walking in like, hey. And then all of a sudden he's in like a Black Klan outfit.
With a bedazzled swastika chain, and then he goes on the record with DJ Akademiks and says, I regret having my children with Kim. I regret that white woman and that white family. And he's like, and this white family's taken my black children of influence. They are celebrities. And he's just going off because this whole interview too is him announcing he's bringing back the gospel choir while in a Klansman suit and a swastika chain. And I'm just like, brother, you need to get 5150 real quick.
I mean, this goes back to what I've been telling you and a lot of my peers the last couple of days. There is a dark energy afoot. Like you look up into the sky and you just see, like, it makes you extra dizzy for some reason. And we're past the eclipse point, folks. Why do I keep saying folks? I'm not running for office yet. Past the eclipse portal that all these TikTok horoscope girls were talking about. So why do I still look up at the sky and I see doom and gloom?
Brother, it's just beginning.
Yeah, but I'm not even watching the news. Like, okay, here's an example. I went to Whole Foods today.
Oh, not the foods of Whole.
Yeah, but like that's usually a vibe, right? People love
Whole Foods. It is a vibe. We love Whole Foods.
Not for me. I'll tell you why. I go in there. I get the worst fucking vibe. Like the worst feeling. Like maybe it's just the fact that it is the perfect implementation of a version of Foucault's Panopticon that is 100% accurate all of the time and catches everyone and everything due to the multi-bajillion-dollar surveillance systems by Amazon.
Damn.
Somebody's always watching, but there's this air of like corporate brainwashing, or like these people, if they check their phone, they're going to lose their health insurance. And I don't like that feeling. Like you can just tell the way everybody is there. You're like, there's the doom and gloom, and it's pretty bright in there, but it feels dark.
It's like, I don't know, that's kind of like, because I always said, like, you know what, I never understood Trader Joe's until finally I got on antidepressants. But even then, now I can't fuck with, like, I was like, whenever the antidepressants kicked in, I was like, this makes sense. I get such, also they're a sex cult, dog, but I mean, at the same time, it's like,
what?
You don't know? You're going to start applying for Trader Joe's after this. So apparently this article came out. Oh, yeah, because this article came out like a while back, like a hot minute back. And they're like, yeah, everyone at Trader Joe's just bangs each other.
Wait, I got to warn my friend on Hinge who works there. And she's like, you should come work at my supermarket. And it's a Trader Joe's. And
that's recruiting.
And he was like, she's so hot, dude. She's so hot. Like, oh my God. And
they all be banging in those Hawaiian shirts.
He showed me a picture and I was like, damn, I would hit that in a Hawaiian shirt. Like, fuck sundress season. How about Hawaiian shirts? Hell yeah.
Wait, nope. Bad territory. Bad territory. Don't fuck with.
aisle 69.
Ay, and they only got like 5 aisles.
Yeah, clean up on aisle
It's like-
1.5. Clean up on aisle 0.5.
I'm
Size
sorry.
of my penis. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry,
0.5
she's
feet,
they.
0.5 feet. I mean, 0.5 yards.
works.
0.5 yards.
Wait, no,
meters.
no.
Meters. Half a meter.
Stop mapping. But no, like I'm sorry, she's, theys, and gays. I just can't fuck with the Trader Joe's. And I know I'm basic where I used to love Whole Foods, but that shit is too far from me. I'm out in the boondocks.
I
Like,
trust Trader Joe's with my taxes, which is why the IRS is now asking me what happened here. No, I'm kidding. I did not send my taxes to Trader Joe's.
actually
Some
started.
my life.
What if they
You do
actually
taxes
got like
now.
a CPA?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
like welcome to Trader Joe's.
you show up. It's an extra.
Skylark.
It's
This
like,
is Skylark. This is our CPA.
Oh my
He's in a Hawaiian shirt.
it's an extra, like, it's in the dairy aisle. You have to like move past a bunch of shit, and it's always so busy. So you're like bustling past. They're jostling you as you're trying to like get your taxes done. There's nowhere to sit. You're standing. It's by the fruits. Your taxes are getting wet. The humidification.
You
Yeah,
mean
don't fuck with that. Real. You ever heard of Just Egg? Have I had this conversation with you, or was that with an ex?
no? But I'm definitely not me. Not your ex-girlfriend.
It was with an ex-girlfriend then. Anyways,
It's so weird. Pop off. Pop off.
so Just Egg. First of all, it was introduced to me by a different ex.
Of course. Of
Dating.
course.
No more dating. How about I
Yeah.
just arranged marriage? Move to India.
Oh, you didn't do.
Just fly me out. Fly me out.
I tried. I tried the arranged stuff. It doesn't work. It never
Oh.
works. Men are just,
Well, I am a
men.
man, so maybe I'll have a different experience. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's so mean. I won't do.
Just honestly give up. Just start swinging. Just have a partner where
give
it's like,
up,
yo,
yeah.
I fuck with your vibes, but if you want to just go and like, just give
Great
up.
advice.
That's what I did.
That's great advice for anybody out there who might be feeling hopeless at the moment. Just give up.
Just give up. Like, not like that, but just like, hey, if you're
Give
looking
up
for that
on
job,
everything. Give away
just
your
if it happens,
belongings.
it happens.
Give away your belongings. Tell your friends you were a good
We're
friend.
literally just Dave Ramsey.
You're a good friend.
It's just literally
you-
Dave. Literally just Dave Ramsey.
Friends worry about you. Make your friends worry about you. No, don't do that. Don't do
that.
Don't.
Don't take Alex's advice or
Don't-
Dave Ramsey's
don't
advice.
Ramsey
They're
that
both
shit.
terrible.
I've been the king of bad advice and also the king of not taking my own advice in certain situations. So don't listen to me.
Mhm.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't listen to me in general. Don't even listen to my voice.
Listen to
Listen
me
to
because I
Kelsey.
am I am the voice of reason for the most part, which is disturbing.
Yeah, allegedly, Kelsey's the voice of reason, and I'm the one who like saves lives every day. Then I come on here and I just completely negate that with like the horrible, horrible war crimes that come out of my fucking mouth. So you are the voice of reason, Kelsey. That's where I was going.
Somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Get in line. It's a long line of
Oh,
people.
gosh.
They're all worried, waiting for the upward spiral water slide. That is.
Ooh, that would be cool. Sorry.
I would like to announce, speaking of upward spiral, ladies, I know that I've been saying new music coming soon, and I've had a couple of hiccups here and there. The trials of the wills, as we discussed in the past, exes galore, like Black Friday sale on exes, just coming out left and right, full stock. Just 10 years ago, just hey, I always felt this way about you, and like I wanna revisit these feelings. And now I'm like, what? I thought you thought I was disgusting, but okay. 10 years later.
Literally.
She was like,
Dude, that.
and then she
Mhm.
was like, and then one time, like, I wanted to hang out, but then it turns out you were in a relationship. And I was like, oh, right. That was when I just wanted her. And okay, like that. Well, now
Oof.
I can have a fun summer, I hope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my-
I can't.
10 years
I
in the
can't-
making. I waited. No, I'm kidding. I did not.
Rom
wait.
com.
I did not wait. I did
But no.
not wait. Believe me.
I would say
Oh
let's
my fucking God.
We could have had a hot girl summer, but apparently I'm still in a committed relationship, which is just wow. I'm here.
Wow, I feel bad for him. He's gonna hear this and be like, "Ow."
No. It's good. It's good. It's just I'm over here like we could have done Slut Wars Part 3, but I'm like, wait a second.
You can do that, but like just with your partner.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
What's the point of like just like going around meeting random people when you've got your person? It's a good thing.
And we can just try new things. Oh, shit, my dad wants to start listening to this podcast. Fuck me. Sorry.
I've gotten in so much trouble with this podcast in the last.
Oh my gosh! Just the last year alone. And shit, just the last 6 months. Oh my gosh, the last month. Oh my gosh.
I am paying for it. I will tell you, I am paying for it in all kinds of ways, and it has been a disaster. I've taken a lot. Voice crack. Wow. There's been a lot of responsibility taking, I guess. I'm saying it in a
accountability.
Accountability. Here he goes, trying to disassociate with dumb shit. Anyways, yeah, taking a lot of accountability, apologizing to people who definitely deserve that apology. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what this week has been about. Closing up books, balancing books, closing books, tying things up in a bow, and moving forward.
Dude, I kind of did some fucked up shit, like closing books and tying it up with a bow finally. You just reminded. I know I've complained about him before, but this dude that used to be my quote-unquote longest relationship, which was just like a year and a month because usually like high commitment issues, me, ADHD. So, and he would always just reach out like on the most sporadic random times. And he actually did that guy. Yeah, and like, this is the one I like kind of, I'm sorry for like airing dirty laundry. Well, I mean, he doesn't listen to this, but like, where it's like your life.
Things about me, Kelsey.
No.
I told you these things in private. Every other week I text Kelsey and I'm like, hey, you single yet? It's me.
No, but it's not. We're very platonic. Platonic. Oh yeah, but no. So freaking this guy, like, cause like the last time I think I talked about him on here, I was like, dude, like this guy told me that nothing has changed since I broke up with him, and I'm like, I've lived like
really not
like 20 lifetimes, like literally nothing. Hasn't dated, same job.
Like not what you want to say to someone that you want to get back when it didn't work.
Try to entice.
Before. Like that's not at all a good selling point. I'm the exact same guy that you left.
No, but he didn't take accountability. He's like, yeah, I saw a therapist. I mean, sorry, not to like go into too many previous details where it's like, whatever you're saying, like, I don't remember, but I guess that happened. So that sucks. Wow. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't remember? You were such a little shit.
Do you know what I did this fucking week compared to
You took a lot.
I remember, by the way, when I called your boyfriend, fucking, what did I say, Kelsey? Stepfather, 1990s sticker pack, stepdad, grandpa, fucking, I kept raising the age to like 85. I'm taking accountability. I said some mean ass shit. And this guy's like, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the fucking multitude, the season of podcast episodes that we recorded where I said the worst things. They're on the record. I haven't deleted them, but still listen back to the MP3s saved on my phone before I go to work to remember who I was.
Like we've come a lot, and also I want to kind of pop in on that and say I'm sorry if I like enabled you or encouraged that behavior by any means necessary. No. Okay,
don't,
because like I was over here like
you're trying to be a supportive friend to me, and it's not on you at all. I
still want to be a girl's girl at the end of the day because I'm like I don't know.
I let a very dark passenger that lives inside of me, to steal from Dexter terms here, take the wheel completely for a very, very long period of time with no intentions of coming back from that. Like a mental Colorado.
You let you can take a man out of Colorado, but you can't take the Colorado out of the psyche. Also, there are so many fucking gators out. It's officially gator mating season.
It's gator season.
Oh, they are aggressive. I just saw 3 go by.
Why don't they go down to the gator bar? T-shirts. We gotta make more.
Dude, we gotta do.
Yeah.
But so, like, not to, well, to kind of have to backtrack, but, you know, talking about that guy again, tis the season. He reached out, and I was like, what? Like, what? I was like, what's up?
Tism this season.
Tism this, well, I mean, probably. I honestly, you know, with my unprofessional, not professional ass, I was like, I'm very certain he has a lot of the symptoms, but I can't diagnose people because I ain't got the certification. But so,
like you, my ex can diagnose people with the tism.
hey, hit me up, girl. But so the thing was that
got it.
probably me too. But
I'm also bipolar. Oh,
well, we can so go into that in a second here. But no, so he reached out and I was like, okay, what's good? And he was like, well, you know, just thinking. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, yeah, you know, I just like totally bought this wedding dress too. He was like, what's new? I'm like, I bought this wedding dress recently. It's really cute. And he was like, oh, so this is you telling me you're engaged? And I'm like, yep. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh,
No, it's too soon.
And then
It's
I
too
thought you were gonna say
soon.
you're like moving to Colorado and like you met a nice lady. She's pregnant somehow. You don't know.
Oh gosh, that's like so much commitment.
Yeah, tell me about it, dude.
Dude, I've been in a relationship for like a little over 3 years now. I'm over here like, you know what? We haven't lived with each other. I'm not ready. But
tomorrow he says he's pregnant.
oh, and I'm like, damn.
Wait, what?
Gradual mazel, sorry.
Yeah. Congratulations. See you later. What?
But no, so like, but I will say, I mean, going on the record, because I already told like people around me where I was like, yeah, I was shopping online, and next thing you know, because I always known, I was like, oh, my wedding dress isn't going to be a white dress, and I saw this dress online. I think this is my first time telling you this. I was like, I was shopping, and I was like, shit, that is cute. I've accidentally found it. It was on sale. I got it for $104 after tax.
That's
Betsy
really...
Johnson.
Wow.
And it's like, it's adaptable. It's adaptable. It reminds me of my mom's dress because it's short and I like being against like tradition, but it's adaptable and you can change shit on it. And I also got like 20 yards of hot pink tulle and I'm going to start like crafting stuff at some point where it's like, it's going to be a moment. Obviously you're invited, Alex. I've probably said that like 20 times before. You're a part of the party.
+1.
Oh my gosh.
She's on my lap right now.
Ah, Susie Lou. But like, what was it? Pretty much the people are, I want it so small. I know this is like such a huge tangent where it's like shit talking your ex to like, yeah, you know, I still want like a small wedding and pretty much I'm inviting like very, very close, immediate quote unquote family, which is not always blood family. It'd just be like my folks. And like, because everyone I know that I'm related to or friends with live out of the state or countries, and I'm just like, okay, that's such a fucking pain in the ass to throw a party for people that are probably just going to talk shit the whole time. So I'm like, I just want to have like a small throwdown, have it fun. Pretty much I'm inviting my closest friends and giving them their +1s, like for, you know, like, hey, if you want to bring a friend or a partner, feel free to do so. Especially if I know them, then it's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Because most of my friends, I know their partners because that's my adopted family. Like not all family has to be blood.
I'll be the commentator, like a golf commentator. Again, this.
Wait! You can play Creed on the guitar as I walk down the aisle.
Is that
like,
really?
It's fucking Creed.
Yeah, but do you understand like what song?
Let me think. Either With Arms Wide Open.
Yeah, it's about he's like realizing he's gonna be a dad. Like, essentialism and like wanting to die and not being able to take it anymore.
Okay, maybe that might be on par
too, of course.
Yes, of course. But like they have some awesome bridges and riffs, dog. I mean,
if you hear that Kroger Hero, and they say that a hero can save us, not gonna stand here and wait.
I'm not walking down the aisle to Hero, and like that would be like
wings of an eagle, piss in my ass. I'm so gay. Love cannot save us. Do I know words to that? Wow, I do. Damn. If 2001 called. They want their song back. They also want hours back. They also want that other building back and maybe part of the Pentagon, 1/5 of it, and
that one field.
I like that grass, the patch of grass in Pennsylvania. They want the 2001. Their towers back.
Wait, so fucked. That's all? I thought it was more.
Probably more. I mean, like long term, more like from illness, and then
Oh yeah.
all the wars and
Yep.
killing. All the killing and blood spilling. That's part of that.
We need to bring back stepdad, divorced dad, butt rock.
Oh,
We need to
don't
bring
say
that back.
Don't say those words.
We need to bring that back.
Don't. You're giving me flashbacks.
I know. This is our nom.
With arms wide open. It's in there. It is in there. But I'm trying to be a good boy nowadays. And good boy
Dude, whatever.
listens to country, a warm-blooded, red-blooded American who listened to Morgan Wallen, and I would walk off that SNL stage too, because I need to go back to God's country. I'm too pansy to be around these pansies.
Do you know what he's like? I'm going back to Nashville. Are you kidding me?
He looks like a manicure. Like,
dude, he's the one that fully crashed out because his ex that he treated like absolute crap and kept cheating on her, she got healthy and moved on and found a healthy, stable relationship.
But you know what? He had some help. He had some help with fucking that up. According to the song, it was also her fault. Like, I know that feeling. I've written songs that are toxic.
Speaking of,
I'm kidding. Okay, like I need to be clear that I'm doing the Morgan Wallen thing. This is not about me anymore.
Oh, but like that kind of like tangenting in the right way, because you actually just reminded me like some high key, low key news, which I was like, why is this not being talked about more? Because Post Malone, he keeps it pretty DL for the most part, and not in that way. So him and his fiance and baby mama apparently broke up in like late November, early December, but he was already stepping out with a new girl around January.
She's like a college student too.
Oh my gosh. Type.
Or fashion student. Yeah. Me.
He has a type.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
I can't laugh at that. But no, I was just like, it makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, I'm like, so like, this is just, I don't.
A lot of anime.
He probably does. He does give that. I actually grew up near him. You knew that, right?
Buffalo?
No, he's not from Buffalo. He's from Texas. No, he's from Texas.
And then he lived in, or was it backwards? He was born in Texas and then moved to Buffalo.
No, he grew up in Texas, full and true. Grapevine. I was right around the corner.
Hang on. Because he lived in Buffalo at some.
Because I worked with the band that We the Crown or Crown the Empire. I think it was Crown the Empire. He auditioned to be their frontman, but his guitar strings broke on the day of his audition.
Bro, he was born in Syracuse.
But grew up in Grapevine.
Wait, his birthday's 4th of July. That's sick.
Shit. Talk about Merc.
American, yeah. Grew up in Texas, Grapevine.
But I worked with the band for, I'm not going to enter the festival name because that girl got a vendetta, but like back when they were up and coming, whenever like crabcore, metalcore, no, similar type of vibes. But like, so I worked with them, but apparently it came out like, yeah, he tried auditioning to be their front vocals, but apparently it didn't work out, or he couldn't make the audition, or his guitar strings broke, and then he did his own thing. But like it's like he has some pretty good. I've really fallen out of the Posty verse for a hot minute. Like
I have a lot to say about that, and I'm sure like the hip hop community will rally behind me and my thesis.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going with this. I can be critical of people that I like. I won't put them all on pedestals. Just some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donald Trump, I love you.
Flower flew into my drink. No.
Trump made that flower fly into your drink for freedom. Flowers fly for freedom. Wow. Flowers fly for... I can't talk. I'm not going to do the bit. Anyways, my point being, here we go. Professor Alex comes out.
Oh, Professor X was good. Roll on up in that chair.
So Charlemagne the God, back in the day, like 2015, I believe it was, when Posty was first coming up, he interviewed him at the Breakfast Club, called him out for being a culture vulture, and pretty much said that as soon as he hits it big, he's going to dispose of his hip-hop persona and genre and go to a more Caucasian form of music, which is exactly what he did. And at first it was gradual, but once it kicked, and once he realized like people, those Bud Light drinking Americans that he wants to be, like, and that he really is, loved him, he completely went all in. That there hasn't. When was the last like Post Malone hip hop song?
Shit.
He completely hijacked a culture like emulated it, used it to bolster his career and make himself a prolific member of it, and then completely tossed it out, disposed of it, replaced it.
There's been like a few artists that have done that recently. I mean, like shit. Look at, I think they also utilize the same analogy and like a critique towards Young Gravy, where it's like he started his shit off with hip hop, even though not like Southern culture, like Southern raps, but like, you know, down for culture. Now he's doing, I know, but like it's just like, you know, like for example, I know that's like one of them.
They're all doing
it.
Even Beyonce.
Beyonce, thank you. That's what I was thinking of, because I'm sorry.
Look at that album cover and I laugh. Like, I'm like, why would you, what's the point in the name Cowboy Carter? It's like, this is so fucking corny and so like, it just reminds me of like, it's so Kids Bop cassette gonna play this in the car for my kid when he's like fussy.
I'm sorry, but you cannot recreate and like try to change Jolene. Like that is such like an integral like structure to country music, where it's like maybe if you do a cover, but you change the lyrics.
I don't care who signs off on it. I really don't. Like it's not the same. And and I know that would go for any genre. Like I could say this about any genre. Like it's not just because Beyonce is going into country territory. If she did it well, it would be one thing. It just seems
Jelly Roll.
You know who did
Look
it
at
well?
Jelly Roll.
You know who did it well? Fucking Lil Nas X. Because but he understood the assignment. Like he understood what I'm doing here is I'm taking two genres that have no business in each other's shit, and I'm gonna find a way to experimentally make this fucking bump, and people are gonna love it, and they're not gonna like critique it from a culture vulture standpoint from each side, because I'm fulfilling the needs of both genres.
And I will say, I kind of get that, because I don't like Morgan Wallen at all, but like his Broadway Girls with Lil Durk, I mean, like it's both kind of trash, but it kind of hits.
He's got some good songs. And like, what's the one I like? One Thing at a Time. Like his very country-ish, like poppy shit that you could play on a bright, rainy day. But as a person, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be that. I could be.
Singer. He just sounds like a regular guy from Alabama.
It sounds like
got lucky.
Any country singer that you add a little twang and some auto-tune to, clean up the vocal.
He's not good. Like, give me some days of like Johnny Cash.
I wonder if he even writes his own stuff.
That's a good question.
Like it just doesn't. It seems very cookie cutter to me. Like a lot of these modern country pop songs, we've talked about this before, definitely. We've spoofed on it and been goofy about it. We're like, oh, I get another beer and I get my truck and my garage. And like there's literally a song called My Garage. And it's like, are you fucking like
a little green tractor?
America, beer, Bud Light, girl, blonde.
Hey, don't come after me.
Joking. Sexual innuendo, pickup truck, lifted truck. Like I'm just back roads, word cloud off the top of my head. Like those are all the ones that like I picture in my like mental country music pop word cloud of like they put it into some sort of machine and it shits out a Morgan Wallen song.
You know, there's a type of collab between two genres that I've always still liked, and it never really pops off, but like it has its own little niche. I still love like the mesh, the meddling, the intertwingling of rap and metal. Like not whenever it's like you're growling or screaming or pig squealing rap lyrics, but like no, that Linkin Park has its own pedestal. They have their own pedestal, but no, like
that's like a hip hop pop like grunge. No, it's called cut yourself music. That's the genre.
Yeah, but like I don't even.
We've all been there.
No, we have not, and we do not encourage that behavior on this pod. No, like Freddie Dredd did this collab with this one metal band, and it just kind of like really fucking hits right. Or like I'll shout him out. Maybe we should tag him too because he's still a good pal of mine. Well, palish, like we're still good acquaintances. But I've known him since back in the day before he actually started skyrocketing. I don't know if I should say his government name, but Unity, Texas. So, damn, these fish are jumping tonight. Hot damn, sorry. So they have a nice, their front vocalist is a black man that they have a nice they have a lot of like intermixings with different like genres kicking in, but it's mainly metal based. He throws in some rap into there, but like he's done so good. That band has done so good for themselves, and I'm so proud of them. You know, I sound like that's hometown homegirl, but they've done so good. But so amazing. Shit, I reached out to him recently. I haven't talked to this guy in like probably a decade now. And I was like, hey, can I use you as a reference? He's like, hell yeah, dude. And I was like, thanks, dog.
That's awesome.
Did I follow through? No.
Is he the one that used to market his stuff on Tinder?
Yes, that is
Oh,
him.
yeah, dude,
That is him.
I got a memory of an elephant. God damn.
Yes, you do. Wow.
Well, now that I'm not drinking again, I have to say that because it makes me giggle because I have a song. Whiny ass Alex. I'm drinking again. It's all your fault. Yeah. But like, yeah, no, genius marketing idea. That's so good until you like piss off somebody who's like, I'm reporting you. I actually wanted to suck your penis. He won't let me suck his penis. He just wants me to listen to his music.
What's his name? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Azizi Gibson. I mean, that's literally the title of one of his songs where it's like, don't be matching with these hoes on Tinder with DJ Paul. Like, it's just a whole like diss song where it's like, oh, all these hoes, but at the same time, I'm going after these hoes.
You know what I said? Speaking of these hoes, I'm not, don't worry.
Oh.
No one's in trouble.
Mm,
No one's, no
Sure. Are you sure?
nobody's gonna get mad from this.
Really?
No, I was in my car yesterday. So like my friends have been staying with me a lot. You know, the boys we've been hanging. The boys have been today we went to brunch. That was fun.
Oh.
Yeah, 5-course meal, had salmon and it was delicious, dude. I don't even normally
Smoked,
salmon.
cold smoked,
Like
Benedict. What we talking about?
like I wish I took a picture. I gotta ask the I almost said my friends' names, but
You didn't take a picture.
he's in nursing school, so he has a friend who's in the culinary house, and they have events for the their capstone, like their end of year thesis type shit, and it was a 5-course meal. It was delicious. I normally have trouble eating in front of people, but our company was great. One of his friends he introduced us to, this very sweet lady who we started talking about like lesbian culture, like me and her. Listen, my friends, they don't know that side of me. Like the boys don't know that side of me. And I almost like outed myself in front of them. And I may have winked and she got it. But my point being, we were talking about like, because I love talking about subcultures, especially like in like our generation. And she's talking about like an abusive ex that she had, like an abusive ex-girlfriend. And I was like, I don't know why, but this is what I'm picturing. Tell me, did she by chance dress like Willy Wonka and also DJ at obscure bars like in upstate New York? And she was like, yeah, like, and cracking up, like, holy, she did have hats like that. Like, holy fuck, like, yeah. And I'm like, see, it's always a Willy Wonka lesbian. They're always like the most abusive one, and their girlfriend is like silent and reserved, and like, and like looks like she's straight passing, but she's not. But she's suppressed and oppressed, and she's just like depressed, and she's at like her girlfriend. Fucking what's this girl's name gonna be? I can't use my real example here because she might actually listen to this.
Opal.
No, she would be the victim. Would be Opal. I feel like she'd have like a sweet name like that. I need something more butch than that. I hate that word. I hate that word, butch. More masculine than that. Thud. No, I've used that before. Thud.
No, we've used that.
Fuck.
Let me think.
All of the good ones are taken. Someone's gonna know that I'm talking about them as a Willy Wonka lesbian, and I can't do that. My point being, it was very fun to discuss subcultures with somebody who like when the light bulb goes off and you see that. What was my other point? The boys, right?
The boys with the salmon at the brunch.
And the brunch. But there was more to that. Shit. Fuck.
80.
Yeah. We're sponsored by Adder. We should have a button where it just comes down. Like Donald Trump's Diet Coke button.
Dude, what I would do for a copy button.
When I'm president in 8 years, better watch out, people.
VP.
Yeah, VP Kelsey, when we're drone striking a neighborhood near you, because
no, that's my DJ name, VP.
As we tell people, there's a Hamas base in your house.
No.
Oh, we're gonna work long and hard hours with Israel, Kelsey. Oh, believe me. We love Israel, folks. We love Israel. I would like to, I've been apologizing to a lot of like women and taking responsibility in my life, and there's a lot of things that have been coming full circle in my life. I've also been dropping on a lot more roundabouts than usual. So if you believe in synchronicity, then all right. I gotta take responsibility here. I make an apology, one last apology to Israel, the state of Israel. We love you, and we understand that you have a right to defend yourself, and we understand that you have to eradicate every one of these animals. Every one of these animals.
No.
Sir. No, I'm kidding. Fuck Israel. That's on wax. That's on wax. I'll say it again. I don't apologize to Israel. Fuck them. They're petty, and they ended the ceasefire for bullshit.
And speaking of, I forgot it. A girl needs a tangent and take a pee break. Can we take a pee pause?
Yeah, and I'll think about the Willy Wonka lesbian thing I was trying to say. There was more to that.
Our friend, I was gonna say, as Dr. Phil would say, even though he hasn't hit us back up for another season.
No, I'll call him. I'll call him in. He's on call. Dude, he lives upstairs. We moved into the main house.
Shit, so I'm pool house in the pool house, and you're in house in the main house?
Well, that's a fun story. My pool house is haunted. It's been haunted since the summer.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's
like
everyone.
You're scared.
It's scaring.
You're scared.
It's scaring me. It's scaring my friends. It's scaring my dad. It's scaring the hose.
Time to burn down. Trying to burn it down. Burn it down.
I dealt with it.
Well, to be continued after this pee break.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we are back from the pee break and the fart break. I mean, I was talking about me. I wasn't talking about. But
I was gonna say, these hoes be talking about me.
These hoes. That's what it was. Oh my god. So yeah, we're on the way.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So I'm on the way to this thing this morning, to brunch with the salmon and good shit. And in my car has a rear backup camera. I seldom use it. And my friend asks me, he's like, because I turn all the way around. I turn my whole body the fuck around. I put my arm on the passenger seat. It's a little sus if your boy is in the passenger seat, but if it's your girl, it's fine. Anyways, then I'm looking behind me to go in reverse, and he's like, why don't you just use your rear backup camera? And I was like, my brother, there are two things in this world that I do not trust. My rear backup camera and these hoes.
Can't with you.
And that is on a t-shirt now.
Shit.
I got to make an edit. It sounds better the way I just said it. But like, I hastily wrote it down after I said it. I was like, shit. And I called for my phone's, that personal assistant that I don't want to summon by voice right now. And I had it do a reminder in the car, and it was great. Believe me, it was beautiful.
On the shirt, it should be like a rear view mirror, and just like both of our eyes looking back at it, and then you just see like in the rear view mirror. It's like, that's better than me, because I was thinking about a girl like popping and locking it.
No, I was because then it'd be against TOS on the marketplace. So
really,
and I did rename the merch store so that we can start selling for our podcast, not just the short news podcast. That's one of my other things that I want to talk about here. Is that we are expanding slightly. I mean, starting.
We officially got like
we're starting the process here of the second TikTok account of mine that was called the Short News Podcast. Over the summer, I slightly rebranded that to like TSN Network and then TSN Podcast Network. But then what I'm thinking now is we're limiting
TSN Productions.
Yes, exactly. We're limiting ourselves to just podcast type media when we could be doing more. And TSN Productions is perfect because we have between the two of us and our ADDs and autisms and other and also the creativity, just the ADHDs, the ADDs, the birds and the bees, whatever the fuck, folks. We're going to be doing content. We'll figure some shit out, like some Alex and Kelsey do type shit. I don't want to sound too much like we're doing like the Tiny Meat Gang type thing and jumping the gun before we even have Tiny Meat Gang type money and before I even have any sort of allegations against me about like...
Please, no, we are not summoning that.
No, that's the thing. It's not happened. Like, like date older than me for a reason.
Hell yeah.
Aside, aside from the like older women are more mature, and
I know that they're the cougars. You're the little cub.
I mean it's not that much older, like 5 to 10 years, but like Jesus Christ,
I get it.
some of them are moms. Like that's the funniest thing about my life and how things go full circle is that like I've been kind of like on and off seeing this girl a bit. She has a child. I just remember like thinking to myself a couple weeks ago, damn, who's the stepdad now? And I was talking all this shit. So again to that person who like I was talking shit about your boyfriend and shit, like I'm sorry, because everything has come full circle. Clearly, as you can see, and as I've told you, there's a lot of karma that has come my way that has helped me realize, oh shit, I fucked up. I made a big mistake. Not only did I push away one of the greatest people to ever grace my life with their presence.
Sorry, that was not me. That was my neighbors.
But look at all the shit that's happening. It's all right. Look at all the shit. Look at all the lessons, we'll call them. Like a BPD
Lessons.
who has destroyed every interpersonal relationship in her life. Look at all the lessons I've learned. BPD, not far off. I have, turns out.
And lessons to learn.
This is the first time I'm saying this publicly. I've only told one person. I haven't even told you. I got diagnosed with bipolar. I don't have DID, which is good.
Which is surprising.
Well, that's a coping mechanism, and it's a quite creative one as well. And I definitely do disassociate, but that's all based on trauma. Like, I'm sure if I went to the right doctor, he'd diagnose me with that if he spent enough time with me and listened to this podcast, probably. And I'm sure the other guy in my head would also say otherwise. But, like, that's bipolar. When I was in the hospital, this is kind of funny. This is funny. And I was sitting there talking to the psychiatrist, and one of the things he asked me was, anyone ever diagnose you with bipolar? And I was like, I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me? Like it snapped on a dime, like that. I was like, what? Like I got so mad and like defensive about it. Because I was like, how the fuck dare you? That's like something that like bad people get diagnosed with, that like people that hurt people. And I was like, oh, I am hurting people. That's right. Shit, I've hurt a lot of people. And it's that other side. It's like the first guy is so nice. Like he just wants to help. He just wants to do the right thing. It's that part of me that goes into work every day and like spreads himself thin and throws himself on the railroad tracks whenever necessary. That other
burn yourself out.
But that other guy, God forbid he takes the fucking reins. That's where I started weaponizing things like this podcast.
Shit.
I didn't like. I realized I was good with words a long time ago. Definitely, like within the last few years, when it was brought to my attention, and when I became a more public person, and there were definitely aspects of being that public person and getting views and attention and praise and criticisms that I was not used to getting that went right to my head. It added a little narcissism to that now diagnosed bipolar. You mix those things up with somebody who feels hurt. That is a horrifying person who makes terrible decisions with no foresight, and all they want to do is hurt someone without realizing that their words have the potential to cause as much hurt as they're really trying to cause. They don't even want to actually try to cause that hurt. It's that other guy in the back of their head that's telling them this is what needs to happen. They're seeing.
Oh, so like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes, Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay.
But sometimes also seeing red and blacking out and just going.
Crash out.
The way, so he asked me that question, and I'm like, you mean like extreme highs and extreme lows? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, let me tell you a story from last year. And I told him about Colorado. That was where we started. And I was like, and I'm starting to realize, and I think this will clear something up for somebody else too. And I'm not, again, I want to preface this. If you are listening, welcome. We appreciate your time. And I know that my voice is probably bringing up some sort of negative feelings. So you are a much stronger person than I am for making the choice to even be here. But I realized that the episode, like the manic episode, the high highs and the low lows, that whole episode post Colorado or during Colorado, pre Colorado, as we used to joke, like pre Colorado, pre cum joke. It was the manic episode didn't end. Like it didn't end when I came back. I was still at an all-time high. Like I think to myself now, why is it that I have so much trouble going live on TikTok and doing songs when I was literally doing that every single night for 4 hours straight with no breaks for months and months and months and months until like June or July or August or September, for months and months and months? That is a high, as we would call it. And that's what I talked through with him. I wasn't in my right mind. I was unmedicated. I was heavily drinking and denying it, by the way, and saying I had it in control and telling the people in my life that it mattered to, that it mattered to me to tell that I was changing and that I was getting better, when in reality of things, all that I was doing in those times was saying that I was changing and getting better. There's a huge difference between those two things, and it becomes extremely clear once actions speak louder than words.
Damn straight.
And I'm sorry if I sound intense right now, but
you're feeling the feels.
It needs to be. I don't even know if I'm feeling the feels, or I recognize that this is not the time for a Christopher Walken impression or a Donald Trump or Bill Clinton or whoever the else is in
Dr.
there.
fucking Phil.
Dr. Phil. Eventually, maybe. But this is kind of serious. Like, it is a serious thing. We're talking about like a diagnosis that I was dreading. There was a part of me that didn't want to go to a psychiatrist all this time because I knew this was coming.
Fuck.
When I felt the manic, like the high highs and the low lows, and I'd asked my mom my whole life, and she was like, no, like bipolar people, they're crazy. What are you talking about? They're horrible. You're not that. It's more complicated than that. Even though this is a new diagnosis for me, and I hate myself for it because all of the worst people that I know have it, like Kanye.
But he's like actively refusing. He's actively like being like belligerent, you know? Like
I had my Kanye,
not to that caliber. Definitely not to that caliber.
Like, I'm so extremely ashamed of the fucking mess that I've made of my life, of other people's lives, of their emotions, the games that I've played, when I've always been the type of person to pride myself off of not playing games. It turns out that's a lie too.
Damn.
I have been, while also a caring, generous, and giving and sacrificing person, also at the same time, one of the worst people I have ever had the chance of encountering, spending time with, and waking up next to every fucking day. But I also acknowledge that there is a concept that I've been studying lately called shadow work.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
A lot about this from those TikTok horoscope bitches, like I mentioned in the past. I love them. Oh, they're so great. They're so cute. Like, when you just narrow the world down to looking at the stars, it's like, oh, I love that. Because it works. It really does. But like shadow work as a concept or as a phenomenon, it's like taking that dark part of yourself, and instead of letting it do what they call shadow possession, which is what I was allowing to happen over the summer and for some of the fall, you take that shadow and you acknowledge the fact that just because it's dark, just because it's called a shadow, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It can only exist within the existence of light. So if you're not shining a light on it and trying to find a way to nurture it and warm it and find somewhere for it to go that's positive, then that is where it will possess you, because there will be no light. You hate yourself for your shadow, then you're not shining nothing but darkness on it, and that's doing the opposite effect of what you're hoping for. So I've been doing the shadow work. I've been putting in the work, and I will say, when the shadow does come out, if it comes out at all, it is only in times in my life now where I need to be a little bit extra assertive, and I don't let it go more than that. In the Zoloft definitely helps with that too. I feel overall like a much more stable person who allows himself to feel his emotions instead of bottling them up inside or directing them inward or directing them outward as I was doing.
I know you can't see me, but I'm just like listening and nodding.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. We got to start doing video podcasts now that I figured that
We
out.
do.
Set up our YouTube channel.
I'm getting so many surprises.
Yeah, and I also like I've uploaded the last two, like the most recent episodes to YouTube with their new edited, like mastered versions that they cut out all of our ums and ands and pauses. So the episode went from like an hour and 10 to like 56 minutes.
Also, not to just like, I know I really do not need to like transition towards me, but like since moving into my new role at my new job, like I'm over here, like I know, like it's been so scary because like literally, like this is the typical role whenever you start in a role like mine, where it's like you're sitting at your desk and reading a lot of stuff over and over and over. And
my job now,
and like, and just making sure you do everything right, even though you have no, like I literally was like, today, like, did I bite off more than I could chew? Like, you know, imposter syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I'm really up high now. Like,
Dude,
I was like, but I'm still doing less work. Okay, besides the point. But like, it's a smidgen. It's a smidgen, but
is better than nothing.
The lack of emotional and verbal abuse is way better.
We get a lot of that in a hospital setting, not intentionally.
Like,
everybody apologizes later, but like.
No, like, dude.
That's what I love about it. The ER
about my
so,
exit interview.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah. The ER is so nice because like people, will scream at each other, but then like afterwards,
but it's in times of urgency.
Later, we're like hugging each other and crying, like, I love you. You know that, right? Like,
y'all are working in times of urgency. I work in, I guess I would say, kind of corporate America, but also now this is more like not just only higher education, but even higher than that. Okay, besides the point. But the thing is for me is that like since being on my 2-week break because my last job said, hey, just don't come back even though you did everything right.
Let everyone fuck off because the vibes are off.
Yeah, seriously. But so I've really just kind of been going outside more, even just sitting in next to the pool at the pool house.
Are you telling me that you're doing Nickelodeon's Touch Grass Day?
Yes, and that's what I've been doing. And that's during this episode, like I haven't felt like anger, stress. I wasn't looking at my phone the whole time.
Nature.
Like I'm sorry, not to be that person. No, sorry, Alex.
I literally like you said that and I was putting my phone down and that shocked me.
No, I didn't look at my phone the whole time, aside from when I went to the pee break. And I'm still in the lanai right now, and like there's just barely. We're at. No, I just took my prescribed medication.
Nice.
Alexa Pro for the Alexa host. Future shirt. I had a little bit of all.
And Zoloft.
See your mental health, people. Shit.
We are thriving. Finally, kind of.
But I'm staring at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inflatable flamingos glow in my room right now. We're right at dusk.
I love it.
I was outside in my sunglasses. The people next door to me probably think I'm crazy, but that's okay.
Folks, it's Florida, folks. Everybody's
like that.
Everybody's orange. It's okay.
But it's just like I feel the difference. Sense the difference.
This is good.
It's getting good. It's getting so good.
You know, like we're both at this place in our lives in different ways. I think that it is definitely a transitional period. Like you, like with a new job, a better career opportunity with better people. Getting my penis lopped off. They're gonna turn it inside out and turn it into a vagina. I'm kidding. I said transitional period. I thought that would go well, but. You know, I have nothing against that. I need to be clear here again. We know that, folks, right? They're going to be like, that sounds like somebody who would have a problem with that. Anyways, my point, we're going through a transitional period. This is why I don't like joking when we talk about like the serious shit. I have trouble.
Like, no, I shit you not. Like, I just checked the time. Yeah, I checked the time right now on this day, even though it's like April Fool's Day. Like, if I was at my former job, I would still be halfway on the way home right now because the hour. Yeah. So literally, I've just been able to touch grass for like, and not to joke, but like just be outside and just socialize for the past, like, since I got home at 6 p.m. because a girl is off at 5 now every day.
Do you feel like you can breathe a little better?
Yes. And like I had a moment of panic earlier where I was texting one of my former directors, and I was like, I just realized my boss is not just my boss, but he's in control of everything. And I've been a little too casual with him. Like, I've still been staying formal, but I was like, he's like big. And
That's
then
like
she was like, girl, how'd you not know that? I was like, well, I felt very comfortable and I'm very happy. Like, I don't have to like, this guy comes in and like golf clothes every day, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is just my director. Like, no, this is the head honcho of, and I'm like, oh.
That's like when I tell our HR about my past drug use, just like as like conversation, and she's my boss, like the owner's wife, and I'm like, no, it's fine. Like they both know me quite well, and they know my work. They know I do good work, and that the extracurriculars stay at home. I have proven that to them many times. Not that they ask. I just like, I'm urgent, I'm competent, and I'm consoling everybody all the time. There's always somebody that needs to be consoled. It's usually clients who are losing their animals, but like sometimes it's the doctors. And that's weird because like they're like a lot more competent than me. And then like I realize, okay, I found a spot in a job finally where I fit. Like I found my puzzle, like the missing puzzle piece that I fit into, where like if somebody's gonna crash out at work, somehow I find them.
I get that.
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
I think with that,
water for it. Okay, yeah, you don't want to do that dry, but also wait for it to fully heat up before you add the water. So like turn it all the way up. Wait 10 minutes.
I think with that, like what?
You just turn the timer all the way up. Turn the heater. We're on pod right now, so this is all going on. Sauna 101. You turn. So listen to my instructions very carefully. There's a timer, like an egg timer type thing on it. You turn that all the way. Turn the heater also. Turn that heater all the way up. Wait 10 minutes. Then water. Then you're good to go. Bob's your uncle. You're free to go. Yeah. And also, like, if the timer is running out, you can like turn it again, like keep it. Yeah. Because if you put too much water and it's not hot enough, it will flood the sauna and it'll like go down to the floor. Yeah, I fucked that up. It's a big. It gets smelly if you do that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Back to it. What were we talking about? Change?
I was about to say, honestly, with that being said, I think this episode, she good for tonight.
Yeah. I think I was saying something serious about the
we'll
cogs
touch
in the machine, but yeah.
Because literally, my former not my direct director, but one of my former directors just texted me saying, "Is everything going? Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "Thanks." Because like all my recommendations, they're like, yeah, we talked to him, your head honcho, because I did not realize how head honcho this head honcho was.
In the words of season 2 Pool House Tiffany Haddish, she ready, folks. I'm talking about you. You ready?
I'm just, scared of imposter syndrome, but I'm over here like, I've learned to work like IT systems during COVID, and I'm not an IT person.
If you need any help, you know who is and who is certified in that?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll hit you up because like that's just, again, with the beginnings of a job, you're reading all this stuff. You're not really getting dove on in and hands-on. It's just like...
It takes me 30 minutes top to build a computer from scratch and flash the BIOS and get Windows on there. So get me in. Put me in, coach.
But no, I'm just over here like I have to learn the system because...
Moved on to robotics now. I build robots at home.
Oh, that's terrifying.
No, they don't. They don't jerk me off. They just like say my name.
Yet. But no, it's just like I think I know for a fact that my director, like now he scares the shit out of me because I'm like, you big
But he likes you.
But he knew exactly. Like, I think they knew I had the capability of being able to do this job. But at the same time, they just wanted to make sure they like me, and
Yeah.
I do have that
Do
likability.
you think he listens to the pod?
He better not. Respectfully, Alex. Respectfully, because I'm over here. I just met this man like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, well, you made a good impression, clearly. And hopefully he's not one of those people that's like honeymoon phase at the beginning of the job and then becomes an asshole down the road. But, you know,
Well,
we'll see.
the thing, he's very straightforward, and I really appreciate it. Like
Oh, I love
earlier,
that.
yeah, because earlier he came up to me saying like, "Hey, how come you aren't doing this?" I'm like, "Well, I don't have certain access to things because I was going to the page where it's like, oh, you have to pay $3,000 to do this." And he's like, "Oh, no, like do everything else, but." So before a certain Zoom interview today, I was like, "Hey," because he said, "Oh, I sent it to you," and I was like, "Sorry, I don't want to bother you, but you know, like, did you say you were sending it to me or that you sent it? Because I've only received one email today around 11 a.m. and it's not from you." And he was like, "Oh no, I sent it to you at like 2:40, and also this email and that email." And I was like, "Well, is something wrong because I didn't receive it?" And this is like not to criticize him by any means necessary. And he was like, "No, I sent it to you." And I was like, "Oh, did you maybe send it to my personal email?" And I was like, "Shit." And I was like, "Okay, we figured it out."
With our new management happened the other day where like she made it like I was going to be in trouble. Like it was my fault. And so payroll, they set up new payroll or new people in charge of payroll. I don't know why they're shifting everything because like the old people don't want to do it. Or I mean, the new people don't want to do it and the old people want to keep doing it. So, you know, we love upper management in all corporate jobs, don't we, folks? Anyways, I get a message from one of my new managers or one of my new supervisors. I wake up to a voicemail and my phone transcribes it to me. I'm on my day off. Like I already like emailed her the day before, like, "Hey, there's a problem with my there's a timesheet. I missed a punch at 9 a.m. because, and I didn't want to explain this to her, I recently altered my right fingerprint again, and now it's not picking up 100% on our punch. Yes, I altered my fingerprint. Don't ask questions. Like physically altered my. You know what? No, don't ask. I shouldn't be answering these questions. Anyways, so she calls me on my day off, like the next day after I already emailed her, "Hey, there's a problem with my timesheet. Can you fix this?" Because my supervisor told me to get that email out as soon as possible. So I did, first thing in the fucking morning, the day before. Voicemail is like, "Hey, it's like you have 5 minutes to call me back. Otherwise, you're not getting paid for the missed time." So I text her back, "Hey, name, sorry I missed your call. I just woke up. I was hoping that you saw my email that I sent yesterday morning regarding this issue," and then sent a screenshot of the full email. I want to get paid, okay? Like I don't play when like I will be the friendliest guy to you when it comes to work and when it comes to the job and the dynamics of the team. But if you're going to A, fuck with my pay,
Between me, yep.
and B, blame me for some shit that I was proactive about messaging you about, then I'm gonna be a little bit passive aggressive.
Yeah.
But then she was like, "Oh, sorry, I see it now. Okay, it's dealt with." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." I didn't have to get this heated about it. I went from like 0 to 100 back to 0. I went from like waking up, beautiful day, to Drake and back to back.
Not Drake.
To like. And then back to just, okay, back to bed. From back to back to back to bed. So, like, Drake has had some bops lately, I got to admit. That's enough.
I'm not even listening to him. I have not liked him since 2012. I have not liked him since 2012.
I like this song.
No, I'm a Kendrick girly. I'm going to be.
I'm a Kendrick girly too, but, like, this one Drake song, he listened to Kendrick. Kendrick was like, "Don't make rap songs anymore that sound like you're hard. Make like summer songs for the girls. This one's for the boys, though, about the girls." It's got guitar. It's like he sampled Empire of the Sun. I was like, this is awesome.
I don't.
Die Trying. Not that it needs.
I'm not giving him my ad revenue.
Yeah, but I'll send you a rip of it so that you don't. I'll send you a pirated MP3.
Because I have not been down with Drake ever since he started hitting up Millie Bobby Brown when she was like, what, like 13?
But yeah, maybe he wrote this song about
Like,
her.
once I saw that, I was like, oh, hell no.
Girl, I can't decide if I should wait till you're 18. Oh my God, this is difficult. I
But
don't
we
have
gotta,
patience. Yeah.
we gotta wrap it up, brother. Any last words?
It's always so eerie when you say that.
I'm sorry. I need to find you.
Make sure to eat your vegetables, sleep 8 hours if you can, take care of yourself, love yourself. Video games. What new games?
Video
are
games,
out?
yes.
What have I been playing? Alex's Game Corner, real quickly. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Fly to the world. No. Call of Duty.
No.
Black Ops 6 is very fun, and it's free with Game Pass. Somebody please play it with me. Anyways, this has been the Pool House. Kelsey, do you have any last words?
In the pool next to the house.
It's close enough. I'm in the house, which has a pool. Not in the house, but like outside of the house.
Oh, well, I'm looking at like 8 flamingos like staring at me right now. So we gotta run.
Go.
I gotta run.
We gotta run.
There's got a pool
blast.
house.
Folks, we'll see you on the next one. We love you.
Hell yeah,
Very
brother. We love you.
We love you. You're very special.
Thank
and
you.
Take care of yourselves, all right? Okay?
You better take care of yourselves.
We'll come.
Mom and Dad are talking here now.
Yeah. We'll
Do you
take
need to-
away your DVD player. Do you want that? Your portable
Do you
DVD
need-
player with one movie, Over the Hedge, starring Steve Carell?
Do you need me to make you like a tray of lasagna for the week, honey? Like, I mean, I can do that for you.
We know you're lactose
Yeah.
intolerant and it gives you the toots, but like it's the weekend.
We can make it like just like
It's Tuesday,
like
it's not the weekend.
flight cheese.
What the fuck is wrong with me? These days off always fuck me up.
Dude, these days on.
Yeah, I'll go back to days on tomorrow.
This has been the pool house.
It's been the Pool House. Again, we love you. You're very special. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one, all right? We'll be
We'll
back
see you on the
soon.
flippity flop.
All right. Peace.
Bye.